Okay, in a battle of two goddesses coming from Kemet, we got Wepset, She Who Burns, and Temtith, who is known as the Kemetic underworld serpent goddess. She is a protector of a vast sector of what we call the Duat. Now imagine these two up. Let's really get into knowing who they are to see where we can come out on an assessment of this. Now, Wepset, man, this is a very powerful being called the Fiery Guardian, and she's all about protection, fire, retribution, but divine wrath. She wields divine power that she can use to flat out incinerate opponents in front of her. She can also summon a massive spectral cobra to strike down threats, and she's considered an Eye of Ra, an extension of the Eye of Ra. Now, Temtith is known as an underground goddess, and she is called the Unseen Serpent of Fate. And she's called Unseen because she has mastery of shadow-based serpent energy, meaning she can move in the shadows, she can stay hidden, and she can use the shadows to travel in between different realms. We talked about that ability with dark matter manipulation or dark energy manipulation. She also possesses a poisonous magic that affects the soul rather than just the body, making her particularly dangerous. So she can evade strikes by going through different dimensions and launching surprise attacks completely unseen. So she's very stealth, and she has ties to the underworld which give her access to some divine knowledge. And boy, she's going to need it, because if we look at just terms of just raw power, because Wepset is connected to Ma'at, she's tied to the fundamental unifying force of existence. So in terms of just raw power, man, I have to go with Wepset, while Temtith is going to be more stealthy and elusive, more like an assassin than straight up warrior. Now, if we look at overall just raw power, they're both right there in terms of power. Wepset has more just straight up destructive power, right? She's wielding this divine flame, so this is something that's tough to overcome. Even in this spectral form of the Cobra, she's got, aggressive abilities, just vast divine wrath. Whereas Temtith is going to really rely on like her trickery, her tactical maneuvers. That's where she's going to come at it with, right? So that tactical training is going to be very, very important for her. Whereas Wepset is going to be much more direct assault. But overall, if we look at these two, while these deities have some similarities, I'm not going to lie, right? Wepset is just another level, right? She's more of a cosmic force in her attachment to Ma'at, and while they both will fire, it's a different level. Like, she's a different being, and she can strike out in the spectral realm. Whereas Temtith, man, she's more of like the assassin, like stealthy one of the underworld, and a true powerful goddess, but not on the same level as Temtith. So most of the time, Temtith is going to lose this battle to Wepset.